So in this video, I'm going to cover what it's like to use multi-currency with an e-commerce integration. Now, what I've done to make this work out is using our example Katana account. I've changed the base currency from euros to US dollars, and I'll be using it with a euro Shopify account. Now, I won't be showing you any of the details with our other native integrations like WooCommerce or BigCommerce in this video. I'll be using only Shopify as a demo, but both of these also work the same as Shopify does. So once you hook up to an e-commerce solution that's natively supported with Katana, then it will import your sales orders and then do the currency conversion from what you have on your storefront e-commerce solution to what you're using in your Katana base. So if, for example, my company was based in the United States, but I was selling through an e-commerce channel in euros inside of Europe, then that would be what I need to account for when I'm receiving my sales orders. So now that my base currency is changed, we will now go ahead and connect to our Shopify integration. Now, remember, the base currency, which I've already mentioned, is currently not locked. So what I had to do is I had to delete my sales orders and purchase orders and change the currency of my default currency of my customers and suppliers back to the base currency of my Katana account in order for me to switch over the base currency to US dollars from what it was before, because prior to that it was locked. So it's going to get locked again because I'm connecting an e-commerce solution. So I'll show you that after we get connected. So let's go to the integration page, go to Shopify, put in the store name, and this will be our coffee shop, and then start the connection flow. So we'll ask if it wants to install the app. Once we're installed, we'll go through all of the basic settings here, import the orders, etc., synchronize stuff, and it's fine. It's not a big deal. So now it's going to be importing all of my items. It doesn't have any open orders, so pretty simple. Not really a big problem here. Okay, so that's it. It's pretty easy. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I just want to make it very clear that what will happen is sales orders will flow in from Shopify in euros, but will convert to US dollars. And so let's go ahead and make a sales order and see how it works. So to do so, we'll need to get started with a order. Let's go ahead and do some of our coffee products that we have. So this is 7.5 euros. This is what the customer would be paying us. We'll add it to the order. We'll go ahead and put one of our customers like so. And that's it. It's pretty simple. So basically, when the sales order comes in into our Katana account, it will do so once we mark this one as paid. So we'll mark as a collected payment, and we'll just choose mark as paid. And then once that is done and processed, we'll create the order. $7.50 will come in as a US dollar order in Katana. Okay, cool. So now we should have 1030 as a new sales order on our sales order list. And I'll refresh the page real quick to make sure it comes in. And here it is at the bottom. We have John. Now you see the order has converted to US dollars, so that €7.50 that the customer paid has converted to $7.98. So we'll open this up and I'll show you what that looks like. And if you see here, you'll see that this is the price per unit. This is tax inclusive, so please don't get too confused from that. It comes in at 7.5 euros. And then when it's converted to USD, it changes to 7.98. And then you can see that the currency rate of 1.06 is what was used. And then this is why it came in as such. So it's basically, it takes 1.06 US dollars for every euro that's converted. So that's how we get 7.98. And if you need to, you can edit the rate as needed. But when it comes to fixing the rates, when you're using an integration, once that payment is made and that sales order is imported, since that customer is typically paying through a shopping cart and a credit card and the transaction is in real time, then it's going to use the most recent conversion rate at the point of the moment the transaction was made. So that should give you a general idea of how it works with e-commerce solutions when you're connected from that perspective. And that's how your rates get fixed from hooking up through an e-commerce. And it's super simple, nothing more complicated than that. From here, you can do your fulfillment process as you normally would otherwise.